Eaglets cannot regulate their own body temperatures yet, so the parents must keep them warm.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
It was a great day for opening day.
Sure was.
I enjoyed that, but then I just saw those colors on the forecast for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We could really see a big change here.
Yeah, you know, one day on and then another 2 or 3 days off when it comes to the weather, Robert. You know, not good timing as we've talked about.
I do have some good news, though. I mean, if we get through this rainfall, we actually have several days next week where we'll be in the 70s. I can't remember when we were that warm. It's been a while. Anyway, we do have some warm weather ahead, but first we got to get through the muck. And so, as we move into tomorrow, in fact, even tomorrow morning, we'll start to see some showers. Now, I mentioned the slight risk for severe weather. What that means is that, yeah, we could see an isolated thunderstorm or two, not widespread, but a couple thunderstorms which could produce some damaging wind, meaning 58 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour or above. A stray tornado, can't rule that out. The main threat we're looking at beside the wind is just going to be the rainfall. We've already seen a lot of rainfall the last several weeks, it seems, and so we're going to see quite a bit of rain. Now, as far as the energy available for storms tomorrow, here's a look at 6 o'clock. Doesn't mean we couldn't see a thunderstorm, but as far as the energy for anything severe is going to be off to the west still. A little bit later, as we get closer to midnight, as that cold front finally pushes through, could see an isolated thunderstorm, but even at that point, it starts to diminish quite a bit, and then it fades. It doesn't mean the rain fades, it just means the threat for some severe weather. Now, the excessive rainfall, this is a map that shows that with all the rain that we're seeing, what is the potential that it could be so much we could see some flooding? And we're on the low end of the spectrum here as far as the risk for some flooding as far as the rain is concerned. You have to go a little bit farther south to see a slightly greater risk, but we are expecting a good amount of rainfall. You can see from Friday into Saturday, looking at an inch of rain for many places, but not everyone. It looks like the best chance of rain will be areas down toward the south. So if you look for the west, toward the west, you can see some showers already there developing. This is what we're going to see here in the next few hours. Some showers coming in the morning. And we're already starting to see the cloud cover increase too. You can expect some mostly cloudy skies overnight. Temperatures right now pretty mild, only in the upper 40s. It looks like a couple places, at least Springboro, still hanging on to the 50s. In the next 24 hours, we're going to be back into the 60s tomorrow. But again, it's going to be fairly wet. So let's time all this out. Increasing clouds overnight as we get closer to the morning. There's some showers coming in. Here's a look at 7 a.m. And then even throughout the late morning and early afternoon, might see a break, but then by the early evening hours, a couple thunderstorms possible. This is when we're going to have to watch. And then again, as that line comes through right around midnight, give or take an hour or so, that's when we can expect another chance for perhaps a strong storm or two. We're just going to have to watch as we get closer. Now, as we move into Saturday morning, look, I know these numbers are flipped. It'll be 50 degrees, likely 60 right after midnight, about 50 degrees at sunrise, about 44 degrees by the afternoon. And Saturday as well is going to be very windy. We're looking at winds at about 50 miles per hour. Beyond that, the temperatures, there you go, I promised you, 70s with the chance for some showers and perhaps even a couple more thunderstorms by Monday.
All right, Robert, thank you. When it comes to online gaming complaints, lawmakers, they want transparency, the harassment some players say they face.
It seems